And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Mbappe. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now he's got space here. That's been cut out, well played. With Rudiger. Now it's Valverde. Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to it. It's Lewandowski! And what to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Delivers the ball.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Forlan. Chance here to counter. Azar. And it's Camavinga. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Bojan. Now it's Forlan. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here.
That's positional goals. The utilisation of...
Shapes to shoot! Off the post! So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bojan. Bellingham.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, sweet feet. Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Tchouameni. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Forlan. He's had a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Forlan. Valverde. Now it's Bojan. And no, he's seen through all of that. Bojan Kurkic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Camavinga. And this is Bojan. And Bojan! Always going over the top.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
De Jong. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Bojan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni knocks it out wide. Camavinga. Oh, this is a very good run.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. Aims beyond the defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's in a good position here. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Floated through. That's the keeper's ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lewandowski! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Pete.
That's that, the end. Defeated, dejected, deflated, the ultimate disappointment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Camavinga. Camavinga crosses it in. And that's been repelled. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space, spread neatly. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Valverde, Foden. Wriggles his way through, and he's away. That's a good ball out wide. Messi has it out wide and in space. Luke de Jong.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's making a real surge on the left. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Adama Traore. Robertson. Barcelona do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
That is ended up in no man's land. Foden. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Adama Traore gets into a good position. Akanji clears it away. Vardiol. Looking for a runner. And that should get the job done. Vardiol is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Messi. Camavinga picks it up out wide. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. Adama Traore. Akanji calmly anticipates. Valverde. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Mbappe. Adama Traore. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And this is... It's Luke de Jong! He scored! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Robertson. Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Foden, and across it goes. Cleared without hesitation.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Messi. Played back. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, important interception. Foden to Messi. Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Kane. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mbappe. Camavinga, spread out to the left.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Caicedo has created 1 goal already. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And this is Luke de Jong. Luke de Jong! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Akanji, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Messi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with it.
It's Luke de Jong! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Camavinga. It's a searching pass. He slings it in. And he's taking no chances there. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Camavinga. And it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. And Guardiol. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Kane. Oyarzabal. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's gone looking for safety. That's gone for a throw-in. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Jimenez is there to clear. Camavinga. Camavinga! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, crossbar! Pedro Porro can get it clear. Adama Traore. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 26.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 10.
Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Caicedo. Oh, that's superb. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Kane. Valverde. And he's intervened well there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Well, after all of that, Jim... Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. A peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's cut it out. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider tries a deft little ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides.
Asa! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rodri, Musiala, Fernandes. That has not gone well. He is through here. It's Asa! Goal! Barcelona! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona, after 16 minutes, is number 6, Eden Hazard.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That has been cut short. Fernandes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Drogba. Drogba. Davis. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's been... and the shot! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Schneider finds himself offside. Van Dijk. And it's Caicedo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested... Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. Van Dijk. Can he get it through? And the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Played out wide, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. Davis. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Fernandes. Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Oh, what has happened here? Chance, surely! This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. Vardiol. Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. Nice looking ball. Oh, important interception. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Can he finish? Off the post. There's the delivery. Chance for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Drives it in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. Stood up well to him there. And it's Hazard. Mbappe! Schneider. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Picked out, it's Hazard! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
You now with a quick request for
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Musiala goes steaming forward. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Backward it goes. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's lost his man here. There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at this. He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Sneijder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Sneijder, it's a really well-measured ball. Sneijder. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose
The
pass.
attendance for this match
Davis.
was 70,987.
That's a good run down the left. And it's Sneijder. And he has been fouled there. Missed by a fraction. Camavinga tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Sneijder. Oh, that's superb. Mbappe! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Camavinga. That's a decent clearance. He won't be happy with that one. And he's on it, tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Crunching tackle. And it's Messi. Mbappe! And he was alert to it. He's a shot. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Sneijder. Now it's Shevchenko. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Davis. Sneijder. That's good running with the ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's well spotted. Musiala. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Drogba. That's tidy. Tries the cut back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Rodri. Musiala ploughing through the middle. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Rafael Leao. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Not the best distribution from the keeper. The pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Might be danger. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Saka, not the most accurate pass. Now, oh, he's been caught napping! Now he's off and running. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Saka, tries to play it through. Now it's Ruben Neves. Zanetti, played in deep. That has earned a reprieve for the time. He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Van Basten certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. He's found the way through, and it's play chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Fired deep to big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. And this is Hazard. Serginho getting this one clear. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that looks a decent ball. And Baston.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Zanetti. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Knocks it out wide. Ruben Neves engages and forces him off the ball. Hazard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Hazard. It's Hazard! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's a cute ball. He's had it taken off him. He's through here. It's a promising position. Ball driven forward. And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Good play on the left-hand side here. Kaká in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through there. Kukçu. Shot could be on. Nicely shaped cross. Hazard.
1 minute.
Can he get it through? Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. Valverde. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger...
Oh, shooting chance! Off the post! And it's Hazard.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
That's a delicate pass. Messi is flagged offside. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. Mbappe! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught up. That's another chance. And it's in. Barcelona are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's been played through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Shapes to shoot! Cleared away. Mbappe! And his real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Zanetti with the clearance. Great chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Van Basten with the clearance. Paris Saint-Germain, he's tried one! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Very nicely done. Flashes it across. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's Valverde. He's beaten the last man. That pass isn't the best. Kaká.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? That has not gone well. Zanetti. Now Saliba. Hazard tries to get it clear, and that has left him in a heap. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It's a really well-measured ball. Takes a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Now, power or placement? Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And it's been taken short. Deep cross. He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Messi. Serginho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cleared without complication. Driving on and making good progress. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That pass has been well intercepted. Chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's the keeper's ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
We are into stoppage time. Camavinga. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kukçu getting this one clear. Saliba pokes it out wide. Zanetti, nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to him. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.